In today's video, what are your best diet calories?
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and today we're going to discuss what the best calories to diet on for you are. If you're interested in nutrition and training, well, hit the subscribe button because that's what I do here on an almost daily basis. And the questions come from my Instagram direct message where you can DM me, send me a question, I'll screenshot it, I'm going to read it off here, and then we're going to discuss my answers. I'm a 55-year-old woman at 5'7" and have been active all my life, but now with age and laziness, I'm weighing in at 75 kilograms. I'm not happy with it as it's not muscle and 29% body fat. Again, I'm not gonna lie, I do a lot of cardio, but I also eat a lot of crap. What would you recommend the best source of cardio and diet calories by the info I've given you? I wanna drop down to 65 kilograms. I'm from Australia. Many thanks. I hope that makes sense. I know how to help other people, but not myself. Well, first of all, thank you for the wonderful question. It just allows me to kind of discuss these things on a couple different levels because there's a couple keywords and phrases that I heard in there that I really want to help you. But something pretty exciting, I've actually created something for you guys that's free. So if you go to ProPhysique.com, I've actually got a macro calculator on there now. I haven't really mentioned it. We've been making sure the numbers are coming out correct. So you can go on there and it's got imperial and metric numbers, so you can actually see whether you're from Australia, whether from the United States, maybe what your macros should be. And this is the kind of thing that I plan on doing. As a coach, I have a limited capacity to work with people. However, with technology, I plan to be creating some tools for you guys to be free and helpful in the weeks and months ahead. So if you go check out that macro calculator, maybe that's going to give you a good starting point, but I have an even better solution, and many of you have heard this from me before. But the idea of a good starting place for diet calories, there's a lot of calculators out there that are going to give you a good idea, but there's nothing as good as actually doing a diet recall. That's right. With an app or with Excel or whatever form you want to do, actually track your diet for a few days and don't change it. Don't say, you know what, I'm gonna start eating healthy and then track it. No. Literally, if you go have a couple beers or a couple drinks with your girlfriends, or you go out and have some pizza, fast food, whatever it is, just track it, because what we tend to do is we tend to actually eat pretty similar calories from a day-to-day basis, where our bodies get into a pattern and our hunger gets into a pattern. So what you need to do is actually get a realistic set of caloric intake so that you know where to start, because your expected metabolic rate is not realistic, especially if you've gone through either several dieting cycles or weight loss cycles. You're gonna have some adaptations over time, and if they're not corrected, well, your resting metabolic rate might be way different than predicted, okay? Sometimes our body fat will be higher, and it sounds like here, what you're really struggling with is a goal. And that's what I wanna get across to you today. You answered your own question. You're eating crap, you're doing a lot of cardio, you're not training enough. If you want more muscle and you want less body fat, they are not inventing new ways to build muscle and lose fat. I wish it was so. I wish that the magazines at the grocery store were true, that there is a new solution, that they've found this new ingredient in the Amazon that's going to fix all your problems and it's going to detox your liver and all of a sudden you're going to drop 10 pounds of body fat. No, that is not the case. It matters what you put in your mouth, and it matters what you do with your day, and it matters where your head is at. That is how we have success. And I know it's a message that is repeated over and over by me, but the most important thing for you is to find that goal. What gets you excited? If your goal is just to look a little bit better, and that's constantly being trumped by your goal to eat delicious food, well, then maybe you need to find a goal. Set something in stone. You know me, this is why I think competitions are great, because it gives us a goal. How about you set a goal of maybe a photo shoot? Maybe you have a vacation. Find something that you're emotionally attached to and then shout it out to the world. Hey world, I'm coming for this goal. Hold me accountable. Watch what happens. Because I can tell you what your calories should be. I can tell you what your cardio and training should look like. But you're the person that has to get up in the morning. I, as a coach, get way too much credit for my clients, okay? I work with some amazingly talented individuals. Why? I've earned their trust. So I get to work with these amazing people, and people think, man, you are a magician. I gotta tell you, I take the same approach with a beginner client that I do with an advanced level girl going to the Bikini Olympia. But the philosophy is still the same. Train hard, eat right, have a goal, get some good sleep. The one thing I do pay a lot more attention to now is the outside the gym stuff. We're talking about the psychology, we're talking about the motivation, okay? Because all of those things sound great. Oh yeah, I just gotta eat healthy and go to the gym. But what's your why? What's your reason? You know, a lot of people that are professing fitness information come from either being overweight or having a health issue. That's how they got into it. And then they drew a crowd because everyone said, well, how did you do it? And then they share that information. I come from the other background. I was into sports and I was very skinny, and I got into bodybuilding, and now I've helped people with this goal. And so I have an understanding of the psychology. But for you, I don't know what that reason is. This is why, as a coach, I have a phone call to discuss these things, and I'm just maybe taking a big guess in the dark here, but my guess is that you don't actually have a goal that matters to you. You just want to look a little bit better, feel a little bit better, but every time something comes up, it gets in the way. But here's the fun thing: when you set this goal and you shout it out to the world, they're gonna buy in and they're gonna help you out, because you're gonna be reminded constantly, like, hey, yeah, I have set this goal for myself. And there's something powerful in saying it out loud, putting it out into the universe, making it come true, and then watching the people around you, your community, your family, your friends, they are gonna be the people that are inspired by you to change their lives for the better. I've seen it hundreds and hundreds of times, okay? With my clients, with myself, with the people that are a part of this community. And so hopefully my website helps you out. You can go get some numbers on there, but really that's secondary. That's secondary to finding out what's in your heart, and it's gonna make you wanna be the better version of yourself. All right, guys, sorry to be a little bit ranty today, but I'm gonna get back to work. I gotta write some peak week plans. I got some people competing in the next couple weeks that I am so excited about, so I gotta get back to work. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.